Hello friends, it's me, Megan, and this is Jessie. Megan, wanna try to answer a riddle?
Sure.
Do you know what a riddle is?
Yes, a riddle is a question that is tricky to answer.
Good, okay. What comes down but never goes up?
Rain.
How did you know that?
I've heard that one before.
Oh, okay. Well, what gets wet while it's drying?
Towel.
Oh, man!
I'm sorry, Jessie. I'm good at riddles. You know who else is good at answering tricky questions?
Who?
Jesus. In today's Bible story, some of the religious leaders tried to trick Jesus by asking him hard questions. But no one can trick Jesus, and no question is too hard for him. Listen to the story.
The religious leaders heard Jesus teaching, and they decided to try to trick him by asking him a question. Some men went to Jesus and said, "Teacher, we know you tell the truth. Is it right to pay taxes to Caesar or not?"
"Why are you trying to trick me?" Jesus asked. Then he told them to show him what money they used to pay taxes. The men brought him a coin. Jesus asked, "Whose picture is on the coin? Whose name is on it?" "Caesar's," they said. Jesus said, "Then give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to God what is God's." The men were amazed and they went away.
Whoa!
Later, the religious leaders asked Jesus, "Teacher, which command in the law is the most important of all?" Jesus answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second most important command is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself."
A man said to Jesus, "That's right. Loving God and your neighbor as yourself is far more important than offerings and sacrifices." The man's answer was wise, and Jesus said to him, "You are close to God's kingdom." Then Jesus asked the religious leaders, "Whose son is the Messiah?" "David's son," they said. "How can that be?" Jesus asked. "David called the Messiah Lord. Why would he call his own son Lord?" The religious leaders did not know what to say, so they did not ask Jesus any more questions.
When the religious leaders asked Jesus questions, he answered with wisdom. Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God. He came to show us what God is like. Jesus has power in heaven and on earth.